So I've been out of the dating game for a while, and by that I mean the online dating game. So I decided to catch up on all my favorite sites. Zoosk, Lavalife, OkCupid, Plenty of Fish, Tagged, and it wasn't until now that I noticed a dangerous new trend. Dangerous for people like me and presumably you. Girls that like nerdy guys. Give me a break. Go home, you people. I'm going to show you some pictures. Not a nerdy guy. Not a nerdy guy. Nice try. Not a nerdy guy. This is what they're looking for. These girls, for the most part, wouldn't know a real nerd if you came up behind them and cast a lightning spell on them. People like me, we're real nerds. And you know what? People don't want us. Yeah, we've come to terms with it. But stop toying with us. If you want a geeky underwear model, you say so. Don't go saying, oh, I like nerds, and then freak out when he plays World of Warcraft for 24 hours a day. It just makes me so angry. And you know what? The best way to blow off some of this steam is to play a little Sneak King. Hey, what? Sneak King is one of 3 King games released by Burger King. Yes, that Burger King. And this is no McKids. Sneak King is a stealth game, but it's also no Splinter Cell or Metal Gear Solid. No, Sneak King is in a league of its own. In Sneak King, you play as Burger King's mascot, the King, who I'm sure you've seen in commercials and in your nightmares. The goal of the game is to sneak up on unsuspecting people and offer them Whoppers, fries, Angus burgers, onion rings, and pretty much anything else from the Burger King menu. Each of the 4 worlds contains 20 different missions. Admittedly, things get repetitive a little fast, but the developers obviously tried their best to mix things up a little with various objectives. Sometimes you need to find hiding places or purposely get caught. What boggles the mind is the approach. Ronald McDonald is creepy, and I think that's why McDonald's is very careful about how they use him. Burger King, on the other hand, seems to fully embrace that their mascot is terrifying. Just look at how he moves and how he acts. We know nothing about this guy. Absolutely nothing. He could be an axe murderer. Yeah, or a rapist. Who knows? Who knows what is behind that plastic mask? Why can't he just make his presence known? Why does he have to sneak up on people and feed them? Then again, I guess maybe that's because when they actually see him, they just point and laugh at him like children. Meanwhile, the King is running away with his head between his legs. But I can't shake the fact that everyone in this game looks like a reject from The Sims. They might actually just be The Sims character models, used with or without Max's blessing. I don't know. They even talk like The Sims, just listen. Oh, but the similarities to The Sims go beyond appearance. These people act just like them. They pass out from hunger if the King doesn't come to feed them. I mean, what is that? Why can't they just go to the fridge and get some food? Why do they have to wait for this creepy-ass King to come over and deliver them a hamburger? Oh, well, he does it with Flourish, so it's okay. But what is Flourish, you may ask? Well, it's one of many factors that figure into your score. Every successful creep earns you 100 points. That score is then multiplied based on your proximity to the victim, the Flourish meter, which appears after pressing A. If you time it right, you can get Flourish of up to 3. If you emerge from a hiding spot, usually you just creep up behind them, but if you can catch them off guard by coming out of a crate or a barrel, you get extra points for that. And of course, there's the chain system, which is kind of like a combo. If you creep multiple people without being seen, your score multiplies. And using this, you can get some insane scores. And at the end of the mission, based on your final score, you can get a letter ranking. which actually adds a little bit to replayability. Then again, you don't really want to be the guy that brags about having all A's in Sneak King. I got 4 A's so far, and counting. Yeah. I pretty much rock at this game. No, that's not how you're supposed to do it. You're supposed to bag them, then throw them in the back of the rape van. Wait. Unless you ground roofies into that beef. Oh, you sneaky king. You sneaky king. Well played. But not all is perfect in the world of Sneak King. There are flaws, such as the incredibly slow time it takes for the king to actually go into hiding. I mean, it's absolutely ridiculous. Also, it's fairly breakable. You can surprise the same people over and over again if you're patient. And sometimes it's actually the best way to accomplish a timed mission. And worst of all is the music. I mean, it does the job. I'm not going to complain too much. But they use the same track again and again and again. Come on, Sneak King, why don't you rock some new tunes? How about some Blue Oyster Cult? Yeah, how about some Beatles? How about some Elvis Presley? Try something cool, man. ABBA. Word.
A construction site was the unlikely setting yesterday for an impromptu visit from the king. A witness from the scene noted that yesterday afternoon he was simply standing at the site when he received a polite tap on his shoulder. The witness turned around to find none other than His Royal Highness the King, offering him an Angus steak burger and an order of onion rings. No words were exchanged, but the king flashed a reassuring smile. Another worker reported that the king attempted to push him off an I-beam, nearly 40 stories in the air. He later admitted that it was just a joke from the king, and that in the end, the two shared a robust laugh.
That's right. The king wants to kill you. He's evil. Burger King knows this, I know this, and now you know this. If you see him, turn the other way. And if you don't see him, may God have mercy on your soul. Actually, you probably won't see him. If he's sneaking, that is. What are my thoughts?
I don't know, Kyle. What are your thoughts?
Well, you know what? I like it. It's stupid. It's creepy. It's fun for a little while. If you find it cheap, you should get it. You know, I think this game might be just a little bit better if Sneak King was like a secret agent, and if he had an eye patch.